Hello, everyone. Happy non-farm payrolls Friday. How's everyone doing? Going to be a quick live stream today, dealing with a sick dog all night, and have a family emergency that's cropped up. So, going to be a very fast live stream this morning. Good morning, Sterling. Good morning, Rusty, over on Rumble. What else? Thank you for putting in all the information. The payrolls report was not good. Prior months revised lower. June was actually revised down to negative. What else do we have? What else do we have in here? I'm just trying to find people's. It jumbles up the stuff so much. It's not in linear order. The chat. Good morning, John. When it comes into EM. Good morning, Patrick. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, Lulu. Missed on revenue and gap down to the 75% harmonic. Still, it's going to be a good buy at some point, just not quite yet. Not quite yet. They guided lower. Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, Dean. Broadcom, yeah, Broadcom up on open AI chip order and beating in earnings, but its valuation is going through the roof. Good morning, Kevin. Yeah, there you go. Lulu's stock down close to 20%. I think it's a bit of an overreaction, but we shall see. But I would not recommend trying to buy it. Don't try to buy a dead can't bounce. Good. Hello, Charles. Good morning, Anissa. Thank you, Christoph. Again, it's not with me or my wife. It's with one of my parents. So we've got to deal with that stuff with hospice and everything. So, all right. Non-farm payrolls coming in 22K versus 75K expected. Unemployment rate ticking up to 4.3, but that was within consensus. Hourly earnings coming in at 0.3, year over year 3.7. Participation rate ticking up a bit. Weekly hours ticking down. That's, again, not a good sign. Government payrolls negative. Manufacturing payrolls coming in at minus 12K. The trend in manufacturing has been down. So U6 unemployment ticking up to 8.1%. What else do we have today? We have the rig counts. The 500. There you go. Broadcom is it? Let's see where it is now. It's only at up only 14%. Tesla announcing a new potential pay package for Elon versus potentially $1 trillion based off stock market cap. No comment there. Oracle technology all up. Broadcom definitely recovered. NVIDIA pulling back. It looks like things are going to shift from NVIDIA to Broadcom now for the next push in AI chips. Target is on my watch list, so thanks for putting out there. Thanks for letting everybody know. Yeah. Again, Target, Walmart, I think is going to be an interesting potential pair trade. Interesting potential pair trade. Good morning, Tony. Thank you for putting that in there. Sterling, you're getting too good at this, Sterling. Oh, we need to have a Sterling spin-off channel. Let's see. Let's refresh this. That's a compliment, by the way, Sterling. Maybe you could take over for a bit for me. I'm about to drop over. Technology. Leading, everything's leading except for energy. Wasn't it Chevron that just announced a 25% reduction in potential staff? I think they announced that too. But that getting overshadowed by everything else. Basic materials, consumer cyclical, comm services leading. Again, everybody's celebrating now. It could be are we going to have a 50 basis point cut? If they do a 50 basis point cut with a PCE like at 2.9%, be interesting, but now we have 3 cuts priced in this year. Still only a 12% probability. This might rise today, but a 12% for a 50. But we have September, October, December cut priced in. Now, and remember how they're always talking with the hike cycle. Oh, this has to affect inflation as a 12-month lag. But the cuts are going to be interesting. I mean, they're out there. The pundits are out there. Oh, the cut is going to, I think you put in something with Goldman. A cut in September is going to, our targets are 60. Yeah, here we go. Goldman Sachs trader buy the September dip. Goldman Sachs trader could climb to 67 to 6,900. Well, could very well do that, but even cuts have a lag effect. They're not instant. They're not instant. Good morning, Tony. Thanks, Christoph, for Costco. Triggered a daily double bottom. We'll see, Christoph. Again, this has to be quicker today. I've got too much stuff piling on. 39 on the Schiller PE. We went through the. I actually didn't look at DocuSign. I looked at Broadcom and Lulu yesterday afternoon. Did not look at DocuSign though. I'm sorry about that. And ABBM, nothing again this morning. So we have the markets climbing. The S&P next cluster. We had a strong day yesterday. A rotation zone buy above the high, not a percent B buy, but a rotation zone buy. Next cluster is 65.42 to 65.45, 65.50 area. Above that is 65.63 and then 65.76. Support. Again, I'm just keeping an eye on any bigger dip. The 4-hour rotation zone and key support now is from 65.10 to 65.18. The minor support, if you're looking for anything back at the open, if it does drop back down at 65.27. NASDAQ, the head and shoulders, which never officially triggered, only confirmed, never triggered, is done. Is done. So I put on also the forward or the reverse harmonics from the low that confirmed the double or the head and shoulders but did not trigger it. I put on that back to the highs to give me the forward harmonics and the retracement, and we've just hit a target cluster and the 80 right close to the 87.5. Not quite there yet. Entering a very toppy area in the NASDAQ. So minor is 23,950, major 23,998, which lines up with 24K. Would not be surprised to see a retest of that. All right. Doubt we'll get through to new highs today. We could actually see some, we might see some selling coming in at the open. Dow, which never confirmed. It confirmed but never triggered. Sorry, I'm having a problem with words this morning, operating on very little sleep again. We had the percent B buy confirmed yesterday. The double that never triggered is off the table. And the next major key level, should the Dow go to new highs, is 46. You can split the difference, 46,200. The Russell, hold on, I lost my chat window. Good morning, OD Green. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Heinrich. VIX. So again, why I talked about unwinding partials, and you know, the real key area is going to be when the rate cuts happen this month, because sometimes it's sell the news then, and when buyback windows close. By the way, unemployment ticking up and more people losing their jobs is not good for the passive flow, the passive stock flow. But, so, now, again, I can't tell you trading advice. I said what I was looking at. And now we'll be looking at low VIX coming back in, reestablish any partial hedges taken off. The DAX coming back to rotation zone. Going to see now. We still got cycles moving up. Going to be watching, though, for sell setups. Nothing there yet. The yields just absolutely collapsing today based off that job report. Closing it yesterday in the window, now absolutely taking that out today into a single candle clear path, which has a target. Single candle clear path has a target of 4.027. So roughly 4 to 4.02 is going to be the next target area. 4 to 4.02. What else do we have? Just trying to get through as much as crude also. Closing back below that trend line, and today just taking out the final area of support. So going to continue to watch. I'm all watching for this to easily connect with 61 area, which has been my target for a while for the downside. So keeping an eye on that. Gold, again, would not be shorting, but it does have a potential double top. That would be for pullback plays only. So keep an eye on that. Off to new highs, up from yesterday. Cycle still at the top, very overbought. We have some waning momentum on the daily, but would not be short. If gold makes new highs, it's to 36.75 again, so that's a target. Silver in potential double top territory. You can see there, again, would not be shorting silver. Would be, if this does trigger, would be using it for pullback plays. Silver, the next major target is 43. Again, just trying to get through things, dealing with a lot of stuff going on today. Spiders, your key targets, 651.84. And look, we're trading right there right now. Next harmonic is 652.91. Key supports back at 649.50 to 650. The Qs was, now it's the 87.5 after completing the other little minor retracement area. Again, never triggering the head and shoulders, and it's off the table now. So we just went above the 87.5, which was 580.26. Next key target is, hold on one second. Let me put on the harmonics, the reverse harmonics right here. Next major target, next minor is 581. Next major is 582.62, which roughly corresponds to this gap open reversal, which is 582.76. What else? We have Bitcoin, big rally. Nothing to invalidate the double yet, but it's sort of not a big rally, but a rally here with the risk assets all rallying. Tesla gap again, capping up. I don't know how the pay package is $1 trillion potential pay package is strong for the stock, because you know he's already getting. I don't need to comment anymore on that, but it's up. There's no short in there just yet, and there's actually not a fantastic long trade in there either. Broadcom, I updated the harmonics. 339.76 is now support. 362.16 is next major harmonic target. We had Costco, which did trigger a minor double bottom yesterday. There you go, Christoph. Thank you for typing that in. Else I would not have put that up there. I would not have remembered. Also, this is a short-term play, not a long-term play. You have the full target right at a prior key significant level, and right between this 50 and 62.5, just in front of the 200. So that is a full trigger double. What else? You wanted New Zealand US dollar. I can look at that. Then I got to wrap it up. Sorry about that. Which one? I'll do it. It's fine. This is fine. New Zealand US dollar. That's what I'd be. Oh, I need to put this on the lower time visibility. There we go. I'd be looking. This can be fine-tuned based off the daily, but this is what I'd be looking for. New Zealand, again, you got a little break potentially above a little resistance base, but the key thing to get bullish on this would be get above that trend line from my perspective. I mean, you're running into the 50 right here. You're running into another resistance shelf, so I'd be watching out reacts there between there and the trend line. And then if it can pull back and hold this key support level about 0.59, could be a potential long that I'd be looking for. Again, I haven't traded the New Zealand US dollar pair in a while, in a long time. But from the retracement point of view on the last pullback, let's see where it got to. We change the color here. Got right to the 50% harmonic, bouncing off that, regaining the 200. So I definitely would not be shorting this right now, but definitely looking for long setups, especially if it can pull back up here and then hold support and then break that trend line. I'd probably look for a setup that could front run that trend line break. Thank you, Christoph. There you go. That's that. I'm trying to think, did I miss anything else? I don't think I did. Oh, let's just glance at Target real quick. Target, that's why I don't have the longer term. We already hit the major, we're close to it. We're not exactly at the major 87.5, but I'm looking now. That's why I have these other retracements back here. I'm looking for a potential bottoming pattern, but there's nothing yet on the weekly. Nothing yet. It's got a decent dividend yield. P/E is 10.77. Earnings could be still struggling a bit. That's why I need to see something, but I am looking for potential percent B buy setups on a weekly basis. Okay? Will not touch it if it breaks this recent low, because then the target would be 76 area for me. So, and you're right, it's got the 4.92% yield, and Walmart is not cheap. And things will shift again. The Target's not going out of business. Might do some more restructuring, but Target's not going out of business. Just like Lulu at trading a 75% harmonic. Could Lulu even get down to this? And look at Lulu. I mean, it's going to be even lower than this. But Lulu's not going away. They might need to revamp some stuff, but Lulu, it got way overdone, and now it's sort of falling out of favor and focus, but it's not going away. So longer term, I'll be looking at something, but I would not be buying this drop right yet. Okay, with that, I'm going to wrap it up for now. Let's just peek at the S&P. Thank you for tuning in today. Sorry it's a quicker live stream. Again, if it pushes up into the open, this 5642, 5645, 5650 area is key, where I'll be looking for to potentially peter out. And on any pullback, minor is 65.27. With that, I shall talk to everyone next week, unless Sterling is going to take over the live stream and give me a few days off. Talk to everyone later. Bye for now.